I still remember the first time I saw what happens when you talk back to Mummy. I was 7, and my older brother Marcus was 12. We were sitting at the dinner table, the antique oak one that's been in our family for generations, when it happened. Marcus didn't want to eat his vegetables, simple as that. Childish, really. "I don't want the Brussels sprouts," he said, pushing his plate away. "They taste like dirt." Mummy's knife and fork froze mid-air. The dining room suddenly felt colder, like someone had left a window open to the November air outside. But all the windows were shut. They were always shut in our house. "What did you say to me?" Mummy whispered. Her voice was soft but different, hollow, like it was coming from somewhere far away, somewhere deep beneath the floorboards. Marcus should have apologized. I was kicking him under the table trying to warn him, but he didn't understand yet. "I said they taste like dirt. I'm not eating them." He crossed his arms, oblivious to the danger. Something changed in Mummy's face then. It was subtle at first. Her smile stretched just a little too wide, showing too many teeth. Her head tilted at an angle that didn't look quite possible. "Children who talk back to Mummy must learn," she said, still smiling that wrong smile. "After all, Mummy knows best." That night, I heard Marcus screaming from his bedroom. Not normal screaming, the kind that makes your blood freeze. I pulled my covers over my head and pressed my hands against my ears, but it didn't help. The screaming went on for hours until it just stopped. At breakfast the next morning, Marcus was there, sitting at his usual place, but something was different. His eyes looked glassy, distant. When I asked him what happened, all he said was that he'd learned not to talk back to Mummy. Nothing else. Just that. I noticed other changes too. The way he would freeze whenever Mummy entered a room, how he flinched at sudden movements, and sometimes, when he thought no one was looking, he would check under his fingernails, scrubbing at them obsessively like he was trying to clean something that wouldn't come off. That was 10 years ago. I've been careful since then, so careful. I've learned to eat whatever Mummy serves. I've learned to agree with whatever Mummy says. I've learned to ignore the strange sounds that sometimes come from the basement at night, the scraping, the whimpering. But yesterday, I slipped up. Mummy asked me if I liked the new wallpaper in the hallway, the one with the pattern that seems to shift when you're not looking directly at it, the one that sometimes looks like faces screaming. "It's hideous," I said without thinking. The words just tumbled out. Mummy went very still. That same terrible smile spread across her face, too wide, too many teeth. "Oh dear," she whispered. "It seems someone needs to learn a lesson." Last night, I barricaded my bedroom door. I pushed my dresser against it, wedged a chair under the doorknob. But I know it won't help. Nothing will. Because right now I can hear something climbing the stairs. Slow, deliberate steps. Not quite human. The floorboards are creaking in a rhythm that sounds almost like my name. And there's something else. A scraping sound, like long fingernails dragging along the wall. It's getting closer. Mummy's coming to teach me my lesson. If I survive tonight, I'll never talk back again. I'll be good, just like Marcus. Just like all the others who came before us in this house. The doorknob is turning now. The dresser is starting to move on its own. I don't think I'm going to survive this lesson. Would you have survived this? Tell me in the comments and subscribe for more horror.